Why did you enjoy it?
Just different cultures, different scenery, different experiences, foods. I was 19 when I decided to do my first OA. I'd done small travel trips before, but to do the big OA. The first place I went to was Paris. I had been hanging out with some friends and they were over for the weekend from Euro Disney, that's where they worked, and said, why don't you come over for the week, maybe get a job, see how it goes. And I did get offered a job as Sleeping Beauty on one of the carts, but decided that I would go back to the UK because I thought that I needed to venture further afield with my travels. After that I went to Lanzarote. We went there for 2 weeks and then we ran out of money, so we called our parents and had some money sent over so we could stay an extra week. And then I went to France, Holland, Spain, Italy, Turkey, Egypt, Greece, Mallorca, Canary Islands, Germany, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, America, Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, Fiji, Tahiti, Rarotonga and Tonga. The scariest experience I had when I was travelling was in Thailand, and I was on the back of a motorbike with my brother and driving down a dirt track, and a snake came out of the forest, and my brother slowed the bike down because he knew that the vibrations of the bike would scare a snake. I am absolutely petrified of snakes, and so when he slowed down I didn't cope very well with that. The snake reared up and actually went for us, so not only was my brother dealing with a screaming neurotic sister on the back of the bike with my hands over his eyes and my legs flaring all over the place, we had a snake that was following us and actually going for us on the bike, but we managed to get through that, so that was a good thing. Paris would have to definitely be up there. I love Paris. It's got history, it's got culture, it's got arrogant French people. It's dirty, it's rough, but it's beautiful as well. I tried to convince my husband that Paris was the most beautiful city on the world. He didn't quite see that, but maybe that's because we were living in a camper van when we were there. Oh, the most memorable person I met on my travels was actually in central Indonesia, and she was a batik teacher. She taught batik from her house, and she didn't speak any English at all, but her actions were very forthcoming. She was very intrigued by Western people. Western women have larger chests than Indonesian women, so they're very touchy-feely and very intrigued by the size of women's breasts compared to theirs. So they just will literally walk up to you and have a little feel. But no, she was definitely my most memorable person. She was a very old, sweet lady, but very touchy-feely. And this is where I keep my photo albums from my travels. Annie and Grabby, Riley, and the end of the trip. I think travelling just gave me a lot of confidence. Probably in a lot of situations that probably ended up in a lot of situations where you could have had that sliding door effect. Many occasions where I think, oh my lord, someone was looking over me, that's for sure. I just think at the end of the day it gives you the confidence to stand on your own 2 feet and take responsibility for you as a person and who you are, and get to know yourself as a person. I guess it gave me confidence. Yeah, there's plenty more travel in me, absolutely 100%. Probably in a different way. I might not backpacker so much this stage in life, but definitely there's definitely a lot more places that I haven't been to that I would definitely still need on my bucket list to tick off. Yeah.
It's certainly a romantic journey. It's something that I'd always wanted to do and never thought I would ever have the guts to do, and I finally have had the guts to get up and do it. So from that point of view, and all of the places that hopefully I'll end up getting to and seeing all of the sunsets, all of the sunrises on mountaintops that I've never seen in England, for all of those things, yes, it is extremely romantic.